Hey guys and girls, it's getting to be about that time of year again where the weather's dipping down a little bit at night, and it's a good time to get a fire started. So I've had a couple fires going here the past couple of weeks. Got some wood set up and all that good stuff, and I've got some stuff left over from last fire, but I figured I'd real quick show you guys how I go about getting my fire started. And I could use a lighter or starter log or something like that, but we're just going to use some plain old wood. This is apple, and I've got some oak over there, so we're going to go ahead and bust it down, and we're going to use a little bit of fat wood and our trusty flint and steel. So yeah, I'm going to show you the basics and how we get it set up, just in case you were wondering. So we're going to set this guy to the side. We don't need that just yet. What we do need is a good knife with a sharp 90-degree spine. And we'll go ahead and we'll start with our fat wood first. We'll shave that down. We're going to use the back of the blade to shave off some little curls. So don't be shy with these. Get as much of it off as you can that you think you're going to need, and then get some more. Okay. We're just going to put that to the side, but you can see this 90-degree spine right here is what shaves it off. I wish you could smell this. It smells great. Okay. So we're going to set that to the side. We'll bust off more if we need it later. Then we're going to start with some small pieces of wood here. It's still a little wet, so that might be a factor here. So I had this stuff out on the rack outside and wasn't covered up very well, so it got rained on. So go ahead. Yep, I'm weak. So we'll go ahead and bust that up. We just want a small pile like that. We also have some birch bark. This stuff is great. We're just gonna peel off a little bit. We'll set that to the side. And now we're going to go ahead and baton this out into some smaller pieces. So I'll pause this and back the camera up a little bit so you can see that. Alright, so I moved it out a little bit. You'll notice the fire extinguisher there to the left. Probably a good idea to have one in your arsenal. So we're going to go ahead and split this with our knife. There's about good. I'm going to use this guy here. We're just going to hit the spine of the knife. Try to thin this out a little bit. Hopefully see that. Do not do this with a folding knife. It's just a very, very, very bad idea. You will destroy your knife and probably cut yourself. This stuff is pretty old. Let's go this way with it. Bust that part out. All right. I think we have enough to start here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move all that in there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take these fat wood shavings. I'm going to stick them right there. Notice I put it on the pre-burnt side. That stuff is pretty charred up from the last fire we had, so it will take a spark fairly well too. We're just going to set that stuff in there for now. If you're doing this inside, make sure that your flue is open first, and make sure that the air has leveled out. Otherwise, you're going to get a draft coming out. It's going to blow your stuff out. So, Kitty wanted to come in. Sorry about that. So now we're going to take our knife and our ferro rod. We're going to throw a spark on here. And then we're going to put in our birch bark. And then start with our small pieces. Call it done. We'll get it going. Alright. So, and all we're doing is we're just throwing some sparks. Alright? Pretty easy. Yep, Kitty, that's fire. Get that birch on there. See, that goes up pretty quick. You can actually take some more of this fat wood, get that started. And you can get this at Home Depot, or you can go pick your own out in the woods. Pretty easy. Just in case you're wondering, it smells ridiculous in here right now. Alright, and we're just adding piece by piece until it catches. You can see the bottom here, right here where it's already charred material starting to go back up, so that helps. If you were doing this outside, you'd want to protect it from wind, breeze, because breeze will put it out. Wait until your fire reaches above your fuel before you start to add more. Otherwise, you'll suffocate it. Okay? Some of this wood's still a little wet, but that's okay. You notice that our pieces are getting increasingly larger in diameter, and eventually we'll go ahead and put big boy pieces on there, or big girl pieces. And we're going to go ahead and take this piece and we're going to set it in the back. Oopsie, we're going to set that in the back like so, just to keep this from rolling. This is a weird it's a weird grate. And we'll go ahead and we'll put this guy in the front. Just keep stuff from rolling out. Okay, once we get it all in there, we'll go ahead and give it some oxygen. Okay. There you go. Once the fire gets really going, we'll set these in there. And we'll have us a nice comfy fire for the evening. So, yep. Well, there you go. Pretty simple. Cold nights and Cold nights and the fireplace go together like butt cheeks, man. Just good stuff. So just remember, if you want to do it the bushcraft way, you need a good stout cutting tool, good knife, source of ignition, and maybe some starter fuel. In this case, fat wood. All right, you could use cotton balls, Vaseline, or, you know, any of that stuff. So pretty simple. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a beer. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.